Welcome to Artisan Mathematics. In this video, I'm going to look at basic rules of differentiation. We are still on the series calculus differentiation. We have already done differentiating a function from first principle, but this method has a limitation. It's not all functions that you can use first principle. So there should be a way out in which you can easily differentiate a function. So that's what we are going to look at. Let's start. Rule number 1. This is called power rule. Now, if you have a function y which is equal to x to the power n, where y is the dependent variable, x is independent variable. If you want to find the derivative, let's say dy dx, now it's simply you bring the power forward and then you reduce the power by 1 minus 1. Very simple. Okay. If you remember, check my previous video, we use first principle to differentiate y is equal to x squared. Now, per this rule, if you want to find dy dx, that is going to be you bring 2 forward and then you reduce it by 1, 2 minus 1, so that you are going to have 2x raised to the power 1, which is the same as 2x. That's the first rule. Let's move on to the second rule, which is derivative of a function of this form. Yes, where you have a constant multiplying the independent variable. So in that case, the same rule, dy dx, becomes you bring the power forward, so n times the constant, and then the independent variable will come, you reduce it by 1. It's very simple. So if you have example, if y is equal to 3x cubed, so dy dx becomes, we bring the power forward, so 3 times 3, and then we reduce the power by 1, so 3 times 3, that is 9, so x to the power 2. Okay, let's look at rule number 3, derivative of a constant. Derivative of a constant. So assuming y is equal to c, where c is constant. Now we want to find dy dx. We can rewrite this as y which is equal to c x to the power 0. Any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So we have not changed it. We have the same thing. Okay. So per the rules that we have discussed so far, power rule. So dy dx becomes, we bring the 0 forward, so 0 times c x, then we reduce this one by minus 1. Now you see this guy here, any time 0 multiplies any expression, the whole expression goes to 0. So 0 times this will give us 0. So in short, when you differentiate a constant, you always get 0. Y is equal to 5. If you want to find dy dx, this will be equal to 0. Okay, let's look at the first the fourth rule, derivative of sum or difference. In fact, you can say the derivative of a polynomial. How do you find a derivative of a polynomial? A polynomial is a algebraic expression with many terms. So if you have a function with many terms, how do we differentiate? So it's simply you differentiate the function term by term. So for instance, if we have this as one term, f of x, if I have g of x as also one term, then if you want to find the derivative, then we differentiate the term by term. So d dx of f of x plus d dx of g of x. For example, we have this one, y is equal to x squared plus x. So we have one term here, another term. So we are going to dy dx will then be d dx of x squared plus d dx of x. And we know differentiate this, we bring the power forward. That's why we have 2x. And this, we have 1. Okay. So that is how we differentiate a polynomial. That's a sum or difference, a polynomial. Good. Now, based on the first 4 rules, we are going to take some examples. Differentiate with respect to x the following. So the first one, y is equal to 3x squared plus x. Now this is a polynomial. So dy dx will be, you differentiate term by term. So 2 times 3, which is 6. Then we reduce this one by 1. So x. And then this will be, is already 1. So 6x plus 1. Let's look at the second one. Y is equal to 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 3. This is also a polynomial. So we differentiate term by term. Dy dx becomes, you bring this one forward, 3 times 2, which is 6. We reduce the power by 1, x squared. This 2 times 4, 8. We reduce the power by 1. And this one, minus 3, yes. And the constant will go to 0. As we have just learned, when you differentiate a constant, you always get 0. So let's go to the next. We have y is equal to 6x to the power minus 1/3 minus 2x. So this is still a polynomial. Dy dx is equal to, so once again you bring the power forward, 1/3 times 6. Then you have x to the power minus 1/3 minus 1. So this will go here too. So you have minus 2. So minus 1/3 minus 1 will be minus 1 whole number, which is minus 4 on 3. So x to the power minus 4 on 3. That is the third one. Now the fourth one, y is equal to half x squared minus 1/2 x squared. This you have to be very careful. Look at where the x is. So we need to rewrite this one so that we can easily differentiate. X squared minus 1/2 times 1/x squared. And this is 1/2 x squared minus 1/2. Then we rewrite this, we send it up before we can differentiate. So dy dx then become 2 times 1/2, and then you reduce it by 1 minus, so minus 2 times 1/2 x. Now when you reduce it by 1, you are going to get minus 3. So these two will cancel. So you have x minus minus, that one will be plus, x to the power minus 3, which is x plus 1/x cubed. Now the fifth one, which is y is equal to 3 root x. Anytime you have root, you need to rewrite it in a form that you can easily differentiate. So y will be 3 times x. The root, we can write it as x raised to the power 1/2. So dy dx then become 1/2 times 3x. 1/2, we reduce it by 1. So we have 3 on 2 x to the power minus half. We can rewrite this one and say 3 on 2 times 1/x to the power half. So you can rewrite it as 3 on 2 times 1/x. So which is 3/2 root x. You can even end here. But sometimes if you have an objective test, you may not see this answer. So you should be able to rewrite the expression. Yeah, simplify further. There is another one, that's the sixth one. Y is equal to 1 over the cube root of x to the power 4. So as we did here, anytime you have root or cube root, you need to rewrite it in a form that you can easily differentiate. So y will be equal to 1 over x by indices. This will be 4 on 3. Then if you rewrite it again, you have x raised to the power minus 4 on 3. So to differentiate dy dx minus 4 on 3 x, then minus 4 on 3 minus 1. That is the answer. So you can simplify further. Minus 4 on 3 minus 1, that's minus 4 minus 3. So you have minus 4 on 3 x to the power minus 7 on 3. You can end it here, or you can simplify further. Viewers, thank you very much for watching this video. Now these are the basic rules. They are about 7. So this is the first 4. The next time I come your way, I will bring you the other 3. If this video has helped you and you have not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button. You can also turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a video, the next part, you'll be alerted. Bye.